This is the Possible Care for Dogs. The podcast begins.
Welcome to a new episode of the Possible Care for Dogs podcast.
Great to be here.
Today, we're diving deep into Chesapeake Bay Retriever Health, essential best practices to keep your dog happy and healthy.
Ah, Chessies. Fantastic dogs.
Absolutely incredible athletes, aren't they? So loyal, built for endurance.
Yeah.
But they definitely have some specific needs we need to get into.
For sure. And, understanding their health really starts with their history. Working in those cold Chesapeake Bay waters, it shaped them.
Right. Shaped their bodies and maybe some potential health weak spots, too.
Exactly.
Oh.
Physiology and potential issues often link back to that original purpose.
Okay, so let's maybe tackle some common ones. Hip and elbow dysplasia often come up.
Quite common. The Orthopedic Foundation for Animals, they really stress regular screening.
Why Chessies, though? Is it their size, their activity level?
It's likely a combination. They grow pretty fast, reach a decent size, and historically, the work was demanding on their joints. Rough terrain, water work.
So screening helps catch it early.
Yeah, definitely. Early detection means better management. Keeping them at a healthy weight helps a ton, too.
Okay, good tip. Then there's eye stuff. Progressive retinal atrophy, PRA. Sounds serious.
It is. It could lead to blindness eventually. That's why annual eye exams are so important. VCA Hospitals points this out.
How does PRA usually show up in Chessies? Is it sudden?
No, typically it's gradual. Often starts with difficulty seeing at night, night blindness.
Okay, so regular checks mean you can spot it and, adapt things for the dog?
Exactly. Adapt their home environment, the routine, maintain their quality of life, even as vision changes.
Got it. What about hypothyroidism?
Yeah, that's another one on the list. The thyroid gland kind of slows down.
And that causes lethargy, skin problems. The AKC mentions routine blood tests are key.
Right. It can cause those things. Sometimes subtle stuff, too, like maybe unexplained weight gain, even if they're eating the same amount.
Tricky.
Or maybe their coat texture changes, or they just don't handle the cold as well. Blood tests are the reliable way to catch it.
Okay. And the really scary one, bloat, gastric torsion.
Oh, yeah. Definitely something owners need to be aware of.
Watching for discomfort after eating, feeding smaller meals more often, that seems like the main advice.
It is. Because with deep-chested breeds like Chessies,
their chest shape gives the stomach more room to twist, right?
Precisely. So smaller meals, and crucially, no intense running around right after eating. That helps minimize the risk.
Right. Makes sense. Okay, let's switch gears to fuel. Nutrition. High-energy dogs need good food.
Absolutely. A diet rich in protein and healthy fats is generally recommended.
How much are we talking, quantity-wise?
Usually around 2.5 to 3.5 cups daily, good quality stuff, split into 2 meals, but it varies, of course.
And that protein-fat balance, that's for energy and muscle.
Exactly. Fuels their activity, helps repair muscle. Essential for these athletes.
What about joint supplements? Glucosamine, stuff like that? Good idea, generally, or?
It's really best to talk to your vet. They can help support joints, but it depends on the dog age, activity, any existing issues.
Yeah.
Not a one-size-fits-all.
Gotcha. Vet advice first. And water. Constant fresh water, especially if they swim.
Non-negotiable. PetMD highlights this. Even though they love water, they can still get dehydrated, especially after a good swim or run.
Always have that bowl full. Okay, this seems like a good moment, folks, for you to like and subscribe to the channel if you're finding this useful.
Yeah, definitely helps us keep these deep dives coming.
So, back to the dogs. Activity. They need a lot.
Oh yeah, we're talking 90 minutes or more, ideally. Daily.
Swimming, fetch, long walks. They were bred to work hard, right?
They were, and if they don't get that outlet, that physical and mental stimulation...
They get restless, maybe destructive.
Can happen. Boredom leads to trouble sometimes, so training sessions, puzzle toys, that mental side is just as vital.
Good point. And a safety tip about puppies, something about hard surfaces.
Right. The Spruce Pets mentions avoiding over-exercising puppies, especially on hard surfaces like pavement. Got to protect those developing joints.
Sensible. Okay, grooming. That famous coat, oily, water-resistant. Is it hard to manage?
Actually, it's surprisingly easy. The AKC suggests just brushing maybe once a week.
Really? That's it?
Pretty much. Helps get rid of loose hair, spread those natural oils. And bathing. Only when they really need it.
Why not bathe them more often?
Because you can strip those natural oils that make the coat water resistant. You want to preserve that.
Okay. But ears. Especially after swimming. Gotta clean those, right?
Crucial. Water dogs are prone to ear infections if moisture sits in there, so regular cleaning, especially post-swim, is key.
Makes sense. And then nails and teeth, the usual maintenance.
Yep, monthly nail trims, roughly. And brushing their teeth a few times a week is great for overall health.
Good dental hygiene is important.
Absolutely. It links to more than just bad breath.
Okay, last big piece. Vet visits. Regular checkups.
Paramount. Annual checkups are your best bet for catching anything early. Plus, keeping up with vaccines, parasite prevention, all that standard essential stuff.
And finding a good breeder matters too, right? For genetic screening.
Huge difference. Reputable breeders screen for things we've discussed, like dysplasia, PRA. Chesapeake.org mentions this. It reduces the odds of inheriting these conditions.
So it's proactive care from day one.
That's the theme, really. Understanding their background, being proactive with screenings, diet, exercise, vet care.
It all adds up to giving them the best shot at a long, happy, healthy life.
Exactly. It's about partnership and paying attention to their unique needs.
Well, that covers a lot. We'd genuinely love to hear from you listening. Leave us your comments, your thoughts, questions, maybe suggestions, or your own experiences with Chessies.
Yeah, hearing real-world experiences is always valuable.
Have a beautiful day. Take care of your lovely doggies, and we'll see you on the next one.
Take care.
And maybe think about this. Reflecting on everything we just talked about, is there one specific aspect of your own Chesapeake Bay Retriever's care that maybe deserves a little extra focus this week? Something to chew on?